It's been a pretty exciting previous few weeks in the track and field world, with various national championships bringing incredible performances. We've seen various world-leading times, and we've seen new athletes come to the forefront, proving their greatness against the world's best. I can honestly say that this season is quickly proving to be one of my all-time favorites because there's just so many great athletes proving once again that we are always in store for something new over the upcoming weeks. And one of my absolute favorite things happening this season is happening in the men's sprints. Because we are seeing a very unlikely world number one right now from Zharnel Hughes from Great Britain, who's currently the world's fastest man in 100 meters with a time of 9.83 seconds, which was run in this year's New York Grand Prix, and in that race, he took down both Akeem Blake and Christian Coleman. With a good start but a ridiculously fast second half, Hughes proved that his top speed and racing moxie right now are just untouchable, and then come this year's Nationals in Great Britain, he did it again, running a very quick time in the torrential rain, but it was really the 200 meters that caught my eye, because running a 19.77, despite a slightly over the allowable tailwind, really showcases next level sprinting strength. And you know what? He is going to put this strength to the test, because in this year's London Diamond League meeting, he is going to race against Noah Lyles over the 200 meters. Now, Noah Lyles has actually been unbeaten in the 200 meters since 2021. In the 2021 Prefontaine Classic, he ran a time of 19.5, and since that time, he has been untouchable over the half-lap race. This clash between Hughes and Lyles is going to be amazing, but you know what? That is just the beginning, because also in this half-lap showdown, we have Fred Kerley from the United States, last year's world champion over the 100, and we have Erriyon Knighton, who is not only the world junior record holder in this event, but he's actually this year's national champion from the United States, running a very clutch time of 19.72 seconds to win the race. This is easily the most exciting 200-meter prospect that has gone down so far in 2023. There's the undefeated Lyles, there is the rapidly rising Hughes, there's the ever-consistent Knighton, but then there's Fred Kerley, who has proven to have massive potential, but he's also proven to be somewhat of a wild card, because he still has yet to master the turn, but his closing speed is just ridiculous, and he's always a threat over any sprinting event. Now, at the moment, all four of these athletes have times under 19.8 to their name. But let's face reality here. Noah Lyles has to be the favorite for this very exciting 200. This really does feel different than most 200-meter showdowns that we've seen. Usually it's just two or perhaps three athletes running together. But throw in Zharnel Hughes to this race, and we have ourselves a very compelling story. Now, given what he has done for the previous couple of weeks, many actually see Zharnel Hughes as one of the favorites to win a medal in both the 100 and the 200 meters. In fact, he is so fast right now in the 100 that he took down the previous national record that had stood since the early 90s from Linford Christie. I also need to mention that he basically broke the national record in the 200 meters. However, the tailwind did not allow this because you need a tailwind of 2.0 meters per second or slower in order to qualify for national record performances. But a 19.77 is a 19.77. This was not some crazy tailwind of 4 or 5 meters per second. This was under 3, so I do think that Zharnel Hughes does have the ability to run well under 20 seconds right now. But the big question is, how will he perform against the world's best, including Erriyon Knighton, Fred Kerley, and especially Noah Lyles? Now, Noah Lyles did say that he caught COVID again after New York this year, so heading into the US Nationals this season, he was in a little bit of shaky fitness, but he still qualified for the team, running under 10 seconds in the 100. But we haven't seen him run the 200 since he was diagnosed with COVID this season. Now, he also had the exact same thing happen to him in 2022, and given this kind of similar development in his 200 season, it might bode even better for his chances, because his 2022 had to be the single greatest 200 year of all time, running under 20 seconds for every race, averaging under 19.7 for his season, and of course, he ran under 19.5 on various occasions, with a finals masterclass in the World Championships at 19.31. Lyles is very dangerous, and I do think that he has to be considered as the favorite, moving into this year's London Diamond League meeting. But with Hughes, Kerley, and Knighton now running together against Lyles, anything can happen. And with this in mind, I would love to hear from all of you. Who do you have winning this incredible 200 showdown? Do you have Kerley, Knighton, Lyles, or Hughes? Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.